Hello, good day. I'm Oliver from Oliver Hobby. So here, unbox one 8x8 Benz cabin with a higher bucket and roll on and off dumper truck. So let's check it. So this one already put battery. So for the radio, put battery, and the cabin, it is directly lift up. Here have the lock, 2-pin, lift up, and put a 2S battery, ST60 connection. So inside you will see that is the switch sound and the volume switch. Lock it back. This supporting bar, lift up, put down, and lock it back. So let's see the size and the weight, wideness. It's around 18.5, and for the cabin height, around 26.5. Bucket 24.3. Bucket depth around 12. Bucket total length, it is around 46.4. Bucket wideness, turn around 18.2. Total length around 67. So from front tire to rear tire, 53.2. This is the net weight. So 11.9 kg net weight. Outside looking, so the cabin, it is all plastic. So all the hubs all steel, and every hub with a reduction gearbox inside, so more torque, lower speed. Here, that's the box. If open inside, that's the pump. Motor inside. Here, that's the pump head. Lock it back, push, lock. And here, this metal steel box open from top. That's the 2 valve. And one is for rising damping, one is for sliding to rear side. Cover it back. So all this steel mudguard, yeah, and turning to rear side. Steel bumper, pin, and the rear side door with locking hook. This door can open. So lift up, open it. This pin pull out, can open directly. Align the pin, pulling in, push and lock. So left side looking here, steel box, steel oil tank, fill up from here oil, top return line, bottom suction line, plastic box with a steel frame, the lights off, circulating, turning on one by one. Pushing backward, that will be flashing. Backward again, holding, off, flashing, sound. Steering light. So from this angle you will see rear side also steering, another servo for rear side, steering together. And also rear side axle can lifting by screw, yeah. After lifting, cut power. On top, when you drive, rear side will not drive. So rear side have a pulling wire to cut the power for rear side axle. Now still can steering. Drop it down. In position. Now drive will have power with it. Let's drive it. Now it is at low speed. Check the slow start, how the gearbox and the hubs reduction with low speed. Speed up. Backward, check the lights, turning left, right, forward, brake, reverse, Full, back, shifting to middle speed, check the speed, middle speed ahead, backward, shifting to high speed, 3 speed, yeah, now at high speed, reverse, shifting back to low, so for damping, if you slide in to front, at the front end, the middle arm of the rising will be locked, so you can damping directly. After rising, at this angle directly damping, so after rising the lock for the rear side door released, the door can open free. In position, stop. Slow drop, rising again. In position, that's the lock. Push, lock it. And here, that's the oil connection. Inside have seals. That's for going to the cylinder for rising and also for sliding to rear side. Here are the copper connections for the sliding cylinder. 2 channel, one channel, 2 holes going to the cylinder inside for sliding to rear side and the front side. Here are the pins for locking this arm. 2 separate arms. Locking by this one now it's locked, so it's acting as one part arm. If this one unlocked, this one will be bending to backside for roll off. So when after rising, do not slide into rear side. Only after drop, sit on the chassis, then you can slide into rear side. Otherwise, it's unlocked, will suddenly drop. So now I will slide in, I will hold to show you. Slide into rear side. When pushing, this one will push, unlock it. Then the arm will start bending. You see, after bending, it will drop, will damage it. Now the pin it is unlocked. So now I will have to separate it. That's the bucket. So also you can use the rescue plate. This one, this plate also exchange also different shape. This different shape bucket, component different. Now let's drop first. Drop, sit in position. Can change over different bucket, different plate. Align and put. Sit on the copper seat. Sorry, I'm not aligned from this side. Sit tight, sliding. Damping, rising for rescue. So only after sliding a little bit to the rear side, because here in the middle have the lock pin, only after sliding you can lift up directly. So here you will see, that's the lock pin. So push inside here to lock it. Only after slide to a little bit to the rear side, you can directly lift up. So also same for this bucket at the rear side. Here that's the pin to push. Now we will push in. So this pin you will see here after sliding to the front, it will go inside, lock it. Slide. Now I have to slide in first to front and then rising to lock it. After rising, unlocked. Now drop it, it will lock it. Lock the rear side door, secured. Now slide into rear side, then roll it off the bucket. Rising. Rolling on the table. So here that's the copper roller. Yeah, it's getting stuck with the table. Driving a little bit forward. Here table is getting stuck. Okay, continue, drop it. And now you can drive away. Also here, that's a copper ruler. When you rising, sliding on the chassis, not to scratch the paint, yeah, rolling on this one, especially you have a heavy cargo inside, it's more easier. Rise back. Later we'll sit on the rollers. Then slide into front after sit. Okay, load it. Let's go. High speed. High speed engage. And the rising rear side chassis by screw. So pushing to right, rising. After rising in position, let's go. Rear side axle cut power. Now let's see the chassis. Engine off, so you can hear more clearly. So all this girder you can see from bottom is one girder, main girder. This main girder from bottom is a steel one, and on top another auxiliary girder. This one is a CNC alloy. This part is CNC alloy. This one, in the middle, this arm, that's steel plate welding. Others is a CNC alloy. And see from bottom, drive. Now it is at a differential. So all axle you can see it's die-cast metals. Inside it's with hardened steel gears. All CVT drive shaft, steel one. Here the gearbox and middle transfer case. Middle transfer case actually have cutting power function, but now it's not in use because it's mostly used all axle driven. Yeah, so now it's all axle have power. And the rear side axle, so from here you will see, so for rear side axle now it's rising and cut power, no turning. So here from the rear side second axle, here that's the pulling lock pin. Now it is released, the pin it is pulling back inside, you see it's inside. So now I will drop the rear side axle. After drop, you will see here now this pin it is pulled out. After pull out, it is giving power to the rear side CVT drive shaft, giving to the rear side axle. It's turning together now. And lock the differential lock. So the servo is turning by this one, 4 axle, 4 wires, pulling together. Now it is all axle locked. So 8x8 driven now. Unlock it. Disengage. Let's see the suspension. So front axle, here the steel metal plate with flexible, yeah. And for the second axle, here it's all connecting here, but this one you see have clearance with the metal plate, so they can roll in more distance when driving on the rocks, yeah. And for the most rear side one, it's connecting with this rolling bar here, and on top that's the rubber. Inside the rubber is actually spring inside. From a rear side angle, I will lift, you will see, compressing on the rubber. Now, after I rising the axle, you will see the difference. Rising, compressing on the suspension rubber and the spring. Already in position. So here you will see that's the small motor and the gear and screws inside when turning to rising the axle and drop the axle. Drop it. Not in position, drop more. Now lift up the cabin, let's see the gearbox. So here it's pulling by this bar to support the cabin. And here on there, the servo actually it is inside there on the top of the gearbox. This gearbox, it is a full metal. Outside shell is die-cast metal. Inside it's all hardened steel gears. Shifting. Now at low speed, middle, you see it's already engaged. And high, also already engaged. You can see the difference. So after I shifting, this servo, it is already pulling the shifting gear, already directly engaged in position. Not like other gearbox, you have to drive a little bit, then you can see it's moving suddenly when you drive, means the gears engaged. So by this one, it's more smoothly engage the gears. So after shifting, directly put all gears engaged. That's high position, middle, low. Start the sound and the volume, let's see. The volume switch is here. Decreasing, turning, increase. And here at the front, you will see there is a cooler, metal one, yeah, steel one. And with a real fan, it's turning, cooling the electronics. Put the bucket back, slide into front. In position. Thank you for watching all this roll and off damper with a steel chassis or metal bucket and 3-speed light and sound with all steel hubs and hub reduction gearbox. So it's a perfect and very strong, tough damper truck. And with all these different buckets containing different color you can choose. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and for more models, please go to my website, oliverhobby.com. See you.